whoever is watching this right now, you are giving off such rich bitch luxurious energy. Okay, I've been unable to stop channeling 6 Inch by Beyonce in The Weekend, as well as Fancy by Drake. So I really want to put an emphasis. It does not matter what is in your bank account. It does not matter what kind of clothes you wear, what kind of car you drive. It's your energy. Okay, people look at you and they assume that you are like a millionaire. They assume it's the way that you operate. It's the way that you can turn an ordinary outfit into something that looks so high end. It's the way that you hold yourself, the way that you act. Again, don't be in the comments like, I only have $10 in my bank account. Like, people would not suspect that. People would not guess. So don't let people know if they don't know. That's a message coming through in and of itself. 55 seconds as I pause and I go to grab the deck and the 6 of Wands is at the bottom. Like, this is literally the energy that you give off. So again, I don't care if you have $5 in your bank account to your name. I don't care if you have 500. I don't care if you have 50K. I don't care if you have 5 million. Okay, you still give off just this such. And again, like, I want to put my shoulders back. Like, the way that you carry yourself, you don't act like the people around you in such a beautiful way. Like, they're putting me to maybe the ways that you do treat yourself. So maybe the skincare, the hair care, maybe you go to the spa, maybe go have a nice gym membership. And it's like, you really do care about yourself. You care about your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health, and it shows. And it is in a way that I don't think the average person does do it. So again, you stand out. You stand out, and there's just such this like celebrity energy coming off of you, because you're not somebody who's afraid of being seen. You're not afraid of people looking at you and thinking, oh, she gives off like rich bitch energy. Like, you know that you are that girl, you know that you are that guy, you know that you are that person. And because you have that confidence, people again see confidence as money, as wealth, as success. And so it doesn't matter what's going on at the bank. You're still acting like $1 million even if you don't have it, okay? But let's get some cards. Let's see what the 2 of Pentacles. Like, I feel like this collective, you have likely kind of been in, maybe you've been in different tax brackets in your life, or you've experienced it. You just had this balance between. So, you know, at the same time, I was getting this message as well as this old money versus new money. You have more of an old money presence, and old money isn't flashy logos. It's not super loud designs or flashing cash or anything of the sorts. It's a very calm, elevated, elegant kind of presence. And again, luxury is exactly that. It's not logos all over the place. It's not, you know, flashing bands around. Like, you don't have to say how much money you have, say what kind of, like, it doesn't, the brands, the material doesn't matter to you so much. And I think that's also why you might not be someone who necessarily stresses for money as much. You might not be, I'm hearing you're really good at saving your money as well. You're good at planning for a rainy day. And I think because you also have that financial knowledge and financial literacy, you're able to kind of relax at that, because you do have things saved away, you do have funds stored away, or at least, you know, if we don't necessarily have it yet, we have that intention in mind. And so I feel like that's also a very rich kind of mentality to have, is to be preparing for the future, you know, to live in the now, to do paycheck to paycheck, to be stressed about that is to be very in the low vibrational kind of energy. Yeah, I'm not gonna go much down that rabbit hole, but essentially, like, you don't stress the way that other people stress, or at least you don't publicly show it the way that people publicly show it. And I think, you know, that money is such a thing that people easily attach to. I really do find that, like, love, health, and money are the things that people tend to try to throw energy at, throw attacks at. And so you also just have the knowledge of just being shh. So whether it's like you get a blessing, whether it's you hit a roadblock, it's like you know that not everybody needs to know what's going on around you. And I think that's also, you know, when people go through really hard hardships, they might be very vocal and public about it. Or when they have their really big ups, they might want to, you know, ego might get the best of them, and they might want people to know you don't operate out of that same way. There's a very silent and dignified way in which you are having this luxurious energy exude off of you. I feel like I pulled one card. I pulled two cards technically. And there's gold at the deck too. Like, I'm telling you, dripping in luxury, dripping in elegance. That is you. Let's see if we can actually pull some cards, but I'm just straight channeling. Like, 12:42 my time. All right, we have a card falling on the floor. I think it was the Ten of Swords in the reverse, but we'll go grab it. I love it when I'm right on the money. Literally the Ten of Swords falling on the floor. There is also just this alchemical process. Again, talking about you don't, when there are those financial hardships, when there are those emotional hardships, you stay with your close confidants. You don't publicly cast what is going on in your life. And again, that is also that exclusivity, girl. Like, that is giving luxury in and of itself. You not sharing to the world, like, you know those people who just post on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat just like the most, like, everything in their life? Like, you might rarely post. You might not have social media like all together. Like, you might just not engage in that. And so from there too, there is also this rarity, this exclusivity that is just emanating off of you. Or maybe you don't go out. Maybe you don't like frequent, you know, the public hangouts. I don't know, but something about you, like, it's hard to find you. It's rare to find you. It's like people know that when they are graced with their your presence, they have to take it seriously. And you're coming out as the Knight of Coins as well as the Six of Coins, the Six of Pentacles, okay? And I love this Knight of Coins, this interpretation, because when we're talking about Pentacles, it is that slow moving energy. It's that earth energy. But when we are talking about our finances, when we're talking about that abundance and that prosperity, we want it to be something that is slow and steady rather than something that is kind of ragged, or, you know, there's quick impulses and then there's downs and highs and lows. And no, we want that equal give and take. We want that equal reciprocity. And you want to give this back too. You know, you're giving off very rich bitch vibes, but it's not a hoarding of wealth, a hoarding of resources, a hoarding of knowledge. Like, people look to you and they know that you are somebody who graces other people, who blesses other people, who surprises other people. I'm hearing like donations, charity work. A lot of that is really important to you. And so when you get blessed, you bless other people. And so I do feel like the universe really does like to reward you financially. So they're saying to leave it at that, but you guys keep doing you. Again, don't be in the comments, oh, I only have 50 cents in my bank account. It's the energy you exude. And again, if you let people know what's going on in your finances, in your life, you're just giving them more access to you. And we don't do that around here because luxury bitches don't do that. Mwah.